However, it is very much limited by what's here. So, you, my friend, might have died on the battlefield, and I might have known you for a very long time as like a skilled swordsman. But sadly, because, somebody else was, I don't know, let's say greater, but like, I guess like, given the opportunity to return, you didn't. And that's a little sad to think about too. It's just like, damn. It's just like, So they do acknowledge it. They do acknowledge that some, unfortunately, do not return, no matter how great. So yeah, it's just like, ding. But then comes this really wild tradition then, right? When you come back, quote unquote, when you come back, you now have the expectation of remembering every single, like, memory, experience happening to you, quotations to you, moving forward. So it's a very interesting, like, method of, I guess, kind of in a own way, history keeping, because you, the you that is now, that is alive, are now basically like a history bookkeeper to a relatively important person within your group and tribe. So it's weird. It's weird, but it's kind of cool, but at the same time really weird. I don't remember my past life, but it is my responsibility to now remember through the tellings of others that knew me before I passed. I do not remember, but it's my duty to learn and recall. Recall. I think the sucky bits are basically for the people who basically like were told to be of really raw talent with like a sword or a bow or something, and then in their current life they suck. No matter how much they train. Like, that's so fucked. Like, you have so much expectation, right? But then your current self is just like, yeah, I'm terrible with the sword. Like, no, you just gotta practice more. You just gotta practice more. It's like Asian parenting levels shit, right? It's like you are from a long line of doctor. You just need to cut up another cadaver lah. Don't worry. It's kind of like that. But Final Fantasy. Nah, you're good with the sword. Like, I remember we used to spar like every day, and you would like, Yeah, no. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. But hey, it's again not my place. All I know is protect waifu Sirena. She is too innocent and pure for this world. Didn't know where the next life goes. I'm not entirely sure how that works out, actually. I am curious, and I want to learn a little bit more about those tribes, because there's multiple. There's multiple tribes with different beliefs and cultures. And they're of what's making me even more curious is because they're of my people. They are Aura. It is basically the birthplace of where my kind in Final Fantasy come from. So it was kind of wild to like just see that, because I've been playing like several hundred hours at this point, right, over the course of like a month, and suddenly it's just like, oh yeah, this is where you come from, Mark. I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm learning about myself. Prior to this, it was just, just like, oh yeah, you wanna be